you, Cleveland.
Thank you, North Georgia.
Because of you, our 39th Share Your Christmas Food Drive was a huge success. You can still help by scanning the QR code or donating at participating Food City and Walmart stores.
One of my life's great joys was the fun that my family had this summer when we found those little kittens over at Ottawa High School and nurtured them back to health. And our good friend Jason Wright and Ashlyn Fowler adopted them all three, and the story continues, perhaps you remember. So Jeanine Cloyd is here from the Humane Educational Society, and she was just telling me that my little kittens, that are no longer mine, were something called community cats.
Right.
And that's what y'all are kind of focusing on now at the Humane Society, is to kind of get out there and give these community cats the health protections that they need and spay and neuter them. Is that right?
That's right, yeah. I have a whole crew of volunteers. We go out every week and we trap. It's called Trap, Neuter, Return, or TNR as it's known in our world. And we trap outside cats that really no one owns. You know, many times humans are feeding them, but they don't really own them. So we trap them, we bring them back to the shelter, we spay and neuter, we vaccinate them, and then we tip their left ear. So anyone who sees a cat and their left ear doesn't go in a point, it goes across straight, is a cat that's in the program, and they know that they can't make any more kittens.
So how do you find these cats?
Oh boy, my phone rings off the hook. So folks call us and they say they have a problem, and it's not unusual for someone to say, I have 20 cats in my yard, or I have 40. Yeah, and so what people sometimes don't understand is 2 cats that show up and they feed will turn into 22 within a matter of months.
Because they'll breed, or because more cats will get the word?
A little of both, right? If you're providing food and a nice little, nook and cranny, or maybe you have an open space under your house, things like that, they find that to be very attractive, and then you've got yourself some outside cats.
Okay, so you're that person and you've got several cats that are showing up, even maybe just one that you don't want.
Yes, even just one.
There are people who are cat people and there are people who are not cat people. And I think we all know that, quote, feral cats can be kind of risky because they haven't been seen by vets and things to have their rabies shots and stuff. So should they call you as opposed to shooing those cats away?
Well, a lot of folks who see those cats, I hear it, I can't let them starve, right? I hear that all the time. And we love it that people feed them. We love that people are kind and take care of them. We just need to spay and neuter them so that they don't create more cats. It is not unusual for, any month throughout the summer for us to have 250 kittens in foster care alone. And those are coming, 80% of that is coming from these outside cats. So we are going out in the community and trying to stop that cycle. It's a lot, myself and my volunteers, we talk about it's sort of like a teaspoon dipping the ocean, right? Because there are so many. There's probably not one viewer that hasn't seen a cat like that out, at a Walmart, in their neighborhood, somewhere.
But if you can stop it, then that means the shelter won't have so many kittens.
Right, and and it reduces so much suffering, right? We only see the kittens that people bring to our attention, but there are kittens, there's so many predators out there, cars, the elements, parasites. It's just, it's a hard life for those little babies. So what my team does is if we find kittens under 3 months old, we can take those into our foster program, and then the adult cats, anyone older, we spay and neuter them. And there's kind of a misconception of these outside cats that they're all feral, which means, unsocialized. But the cats range from extremely friendly to extremely feral. It's a combination of everything, and so they all need to be fixed.
Well, and so often what can happen too is if you have kids, or like you say, just the adults who say, I can't not let them eat, it tugs at your heart. So to have something that they know they can do by calling you is a solution.
It is a solution. Now, with that said, this is a free program that we offer by donation only. We desperately need donations, but there's just me. I'm the one sole person that runs the program, and the calls come in, many calls.
Yeah.
So I can't always keep up, but I will get to you. So people have to have a little bit of patience. And
Case in point, she had said we have a few guests who are here, and I said, who wants to go next? And Jeanine said, I've got to go release 20 cats when I leave here.
Yeah, Friday's our release day. So we load them up in our van and we take them back. And it really is kind of joyful to watch them go back home because it's the only home they've ever known. And sometimes people want to give us a feral cat and say, here, take it, rehome it. There's no home, there's no adopter coming into the shelter for a cat that they can't touch.
Yeah. So talk about the cooler that you brought. What is this?
Yeah, so we have a program where we provide warm winter housing. And so volunteers go out and they collect these coolers from fish stores or pet stores. People who have medicines delivered to their home can give us the coolers. They're really thick. They're much thicker than like a cheapy cooler you buy from Walmart. And we fill them with straw. We cut a hole about 6 inches, fill them with straw, and it's important straw is for strays, hay is for horses. Straw does not hold on to moisture. Hay will, and it'll get moldy, and the worst thing you can ever do is have a wet environment for them to try and stay warm in. But anyway, so you fill them with straw, we tape the lids, and you've got yourself a warm cat house. And we have them in all different sizes, but it all depends on donations and where we can find them.
So people could donate you these coolers, provided they're the right thickness, because you want the quality of it, right? And then you assemble these.
Yep.
And if somebody has these community cats in their yard, they can come to you and
they can come to us and get them. Yeah.
That is
so and you
great.
can be, anyone in the community can come and ask for coolers during the hours that we're open. But please keep in mind that we put a post up on social media and they flew off the shelves, and we were in a scramble to make more and find more. So I think we have maybe about 30 at the very most at the shelter now.
So I'll make a plug for you.
First come, first serve kind of thing.
I'll make a plug for you then, because if you're thinking of end of year donations and you are considering the Humane Society, go ahead and consider it even more, because it's unbelievable when you foster those animals. They will provide everything. If your kitten or puppy has a need, they're going to be right there to take care of it. Nothing is required of you as the caregiver for those pets. And they can't do that without those donations. So
we can't. Yeah, we depend on the community in such a big way.
Thank you so much.
Thanks, Julie.
Go release those cats.
Okay.
Here's where you can find them on Randolph Circle in Chattanooga, 624-5302. Call that number. You'll hear the prompts to get you through to Jeanine. You also can go online to heschat.org to learn more. And if you're thinking of putting a puppy under your tree for Christmas, think about adopting one from a shelter. Thank you.
The Kubota BX Series, rated #1 in durability and owner experience. Talk to your Kubota dealer to schedule a demo.
Visit your local Kubota dealer, Kubota of Chattanooga, 2628 Rossville Boulevard in Chattanooga.
I'm Gary Massey. Accidents happen. You never know when or where they'll strike. When you're injured in an accident, you need an experienced attorney on your side. We'll handle your case with dedication, examine every aspect of your situation, and won't settle for anything less than what you deserve. With over 20 years of experience, Massey & Associates has taken on some of the toughest cases in this city. If you or someone you love has been injured, don't wait. Call Massey & Associates today. Massey & Associates, you gotta get Gary.
Yep, it's happened again. Best of the Best voters named Integrity Buick GMC Best New Car Dealer, Best Used Car Dealer, Best Dealer Service Department, and